Greetings everybody, Nick DiVirgilio here, hanging out in my studio, and today I want to talk to you about what I think are literally the best speakers I have ever heard and worked with, and those are the Danley TDH-3 studio monitors. And I don't say this lightly, it's just the truth, and I wanted to share that all with you. Now, I didn't make this video just to drop a bunch of names and let you know how fancy and how cool I am, but I have been blessed, I have been blessed to have a pretty long and fruitful musical career. I grew up in Los Angeles and I got to work in some of the best studios out there throughout my career, from Ocean Way to Cello, East West, Sunset Sound, just to name a few. I even worked quite a bit in Kevin Gilbert's old place, Lawn Mower and Garden Supply, where I really got to learn how to engineer and make records and learn what sound was all about. I've worked a number of times at Abbey Road in London, which was incredible. Lots of great studios in Nashville and New York City. There's even my almost 10 years of service at Sweetwater. The studios there are incredible. I've done hundreds of sessions, literally, made lots of records, and their studios are full of some of the most popular speakers on the market. So throughout my career, I've worked and listened to lots of speakers. I can't tell you emphatically enough that I've never heard music more clearly than with the Danley TDH-3 speakers. It's absolutely amazing. With records that I've listened to 1,000 times, I can hear things clearly that I've never heard before. It's incredible. All the little nuances and ear candy, the air of the reverb, delays going off into the background, the punch of the kick drum in the low end without a sub. It's just amazing to hear. Now, I'm here in my home studio where I make a lot of music for my band Big Big Train. I do a lot of recording sessions, a lot of solo music. I make content for Gretsch Drums, right there. So I need the mixes that I make for my videos to sound great, right? So when you watch the video of a product or you hear one of my songs, it's going to sound good. And my mixes have never been better since I started using the TDH-3s. I have the TDH-3s completely flat here in my studio. No EQ curves on at all, no sweetening of any kind, and they sound perfect. I can take my mixes to Apple earbuds, headphones, speakers of other kinds, out to my car, and the mixes translate no matter where I go. Now, I found with other speakers that I used in the past, when I did take those mixes to other places, I would have to come back and make tweaks so the music translated from place to place and sounded kind of consistent going from place to place. But what I found with the TDH-3s is that I really don't have to do that at all. Maybe a tiny tweak here and there for a level adjustment, but not like any EQ adjustments. The mixes sound great no matter where I go after mixing on the TDH-3s. If you don't know the Danley name, if it's new to you, then I encourage you to go to the website at danleysoundlabs.com. There you can read the whole story of the company's founding and how they've achieved such great success. Danley started not that long ago in 2005 by co-founders Tom Danley and Mike Hedden. Danley first made their name producing big, powerful systems for big places like sports stadiums, Lambeau Field, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Nationwide Arena, University of Alabama, University of Georgia, and many other big, giant sports stadiums. Those are all big-time, very popular, big places, and Danley is outfitting even more all the time. They've outfitted big houses of worship all over the world, cinemas, performing arts centers, and yes, they're even in the touring and production side of music as well. It all started with Tom Danley being quite the inventor, and his story is very cool. You could read all about it in detail and even see videos about Tom's story on their website. Over these last number of years, Danley has taken all of that technology, all the know-how, all of the expertise, and translated that into studio monitors. And thank goodness they have, because now we get to use their speakers and make our music clearer and better sounding than ever before. Now I want to take you through just a few of the features. This is not a deep dive product video. This is just me telling you how great these speakers are, but these little features are worth talking about. Even with all the drum and product videos I've done over the years, the first thing that always grabs me with a piece of gear is the look. Of course, sound is key and the most important thing, But when a piece of gear looks great too, you know you have something really special. That fantastic look for the TDH-3 speakers are the cabinets. Solid wood maple cabinets with a marine spar varnish. They look amazing. They're not black, which is so great. So much stuff in the music business is black or gray and blah looking. These TDH-3s look amazing, and they're like pieces of beautiful furniture on your speaker stands. To have that furniture quality look to the speakers just adds that little something special, gives the studio a nice feel and vibe. The heart of the speaker, though, is a 5-inch coaxial driver. It's complemented by an 8-inch high-power woofer. The speakers are 3-way single-channel amplified or bi-amplified. The coverage pattern is wide, and it's beautifully wide. I mean, I'm not doing Atmos here, but when I spread instruments across the stereo spectrum, you really hear it enveloped all around your head. That's the clarity that's there. If you want to do Atmos, just put a couple speakers behind you and some on the ceilings. You could easily have an amazing Atmos system with these speakers as well. But if you just do stereo, it's incredible to hear. I have the passive version of the speakers here in my studio, but great news for everybody out there. Danley is coming out with powered versions of the TDH-3 in the not too distant future. I have the Danley DSA750X4 amp to use with the speakers, and it's super easy to use. Just plug and play, really. There's not much to it at all. If you do want to get into all the nitty-gritty technical details about the speakers, the amp, and every product that Danley makes, again, just go to their website, danleysoundlabs.com. Okay, everybody, I'm going to close it here. I just wanted to take a few minutes and share these amazing speakers with you all. They are fantastic. They're available worldwide, and I encourage you to take a much closer listen. Your ears will be happy that you did. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Cheers.